Hello, welcome to the live stream. This video is for my visionaries, and we all have visionary qualities inside of us. I particularly love working with visionaries, and I know that visionaries are often misunderstood. So, today I want to help you tap into your limitless thinking, your limitless vision for success, and actually achieve it. What does it take to actually achieve it? I am all about taking the thought and the thinking side of our beings with the strategy and the tactic to create results and marrying them together to create this business that's of the highest expression of who you are and what you're here to do and make the most impact, have the most influence, and work with amazing clients inside of a business that you love along the way with an amazing team, all of that, because it is totally in your reality and in your field as a possibility when you choose to step into that. So, when I say visionaries are often misunderstood, they tend to get characterized and labeled as people who they're super creative and they have all these ideas and they're like all over the place. And then of course, if you've read like EOS, traction, it's like, well, then you need an integrator to bring it all together. And so then the visionary always feels a little incomplete because they're like, oh my gosh, well, I don't have that person on my team. Like, I can't move forward because I don't have this integrator. Like, maybe you're still operating pretty small with your solo type business or one assistant. A lot of businesses, you get to multiple six figures with just a VA, or two VAs, right? Like, you can go pretty far. There are $1 million businesses, $1 million solopreneurs that get to seven figures with a VA part-time. So it's all possible. But visionaries tend to get this rap of like, oh, you're so creative. And then on the other side, the integrator, more structured process people are like, oh, you're so linear and blah, 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 right? But I am all about not labeling ourselves inside of a model, inside of a methodology, and feeling like we're like incomplete in any way in order to like achieve our goals. Because the reality is that when we step into this limitlessness that I often talk about and firmly believe in, we magnetically attract the people, the things, the resources to help us get to that new level. Like, we don't have to like go seek it out or identify with the ego, like I need to hire this and because all of this is broken. Like, when we're in that creative limitless space, we magnetically attract it. We don't really have to think about it too much. It's done. Okay. And that's the space that I love to come from. And so in this conversation today, it's like looking at you shifting out of that limited thinking as a visionary, like where things don't work or where they're hard or whatever, and coming into a limitless way of thinking of like, oh my gosh, like so much is possible. So much is all around me. They're like all of this abundance, all of these people, all of these ideal clients, all of this potential sales, all these people that want to help me. And the step with that is your vision. You craft your vision and you create your vision or your picture of what you want things to look like. And limited thinking, be like, well, I don't know, like I don't want to put a cap on it, and I don't want to spell it out. Like, I just want to attract like whatever comes my way, and that makes it very difficult for you to actually get what it is that you want, right? And so you can end up with kind of a random business that way. But when you craft your vision in your mind, and you work with it every day, just like I talked about your ideal client, like your ideal client profile and your avatar, and you work with that every day and you're in a relationship with it, it's not set in stone. So it's not like you just do your vision and then like you're done and you just move on, right? Your success vision. It's like every day you get a little bit more aware and you understand it better, and the blind spots and the gaps, they dissolve away, and now you're starting to see and think and understand differently at a new level that is like super powerful and magnetic. So this vision is connected in with that limitless thinking. That so every day you're working on your vision, you're imagining it, you're exploring it, you're connecting with it, and then you're noticing, oh, there's limited thinking there. Okay, well, let me just shift that and think limitless. Oh, let me just shift that and think limitless. And you can do that. And then what happens is the steps to achieve it start to unfold. And that's where the people and the resources and the things and the action, it's like brick by brick, layer by layer, you're starting to take steps in this direction of this thing being like manifested and created in your life and actualized. And so we can't just live with it in thought and in sitting, but we also can't just like go act either, right? That is what I'm always talking about, this like marrying of all parts of ourselves, that egoic side and our true highest self into wholeness, so that we are fully on board with this vision. Okay, so it's really, really simple, but the transformation comes in the practice and the relationship with it. And I would say that if this year, if 2023 taught me anything, it has been the power of repetition and doing things over and over and over and over again, listening to the same book, the same audio talk, doing the same exercise. And this is actually how you get out of the concept, like I've talked about in videos about the ongoing sales challenges. You can check out that video on my feed wherever you're watching this from. But the ongoing sales challenges were like the same things happening over and over again, no matter what tactic or what thing you chase and you invest in. Like the same thing keeps coming up, year after year, every couple of years. It's this pattern in your life. And so when we choose to be mindfully repetitious and repetitive with practices that help us to step into that greater expression of ourselves and our businesses, we actually unwind all of that other stuff. And so we're coming from this higher level of greatness versus like trying to fix and repair that the ego wants us to do, right? And so where you align daily with connecting with your vision and then imprinting it in your being and into the environment around us. And I have deep practices, transformational practices that do work, that you can follow step by step. I give these to my clients that you can actually use to change your reality really, really quickly, because you get to a higher vibrational plane of your existence and how you show up, and like selling and marketing and like all the things that are like that you think are required to have a business. They're not really required, but they become this expression and this fun thing to do in your business because it's just a next level of who you are. And you get to be creative with it because it's fun and you enjoy it, and it magnetizes in amazing people, and you easily have conversations with amazing people as well. So I want you as a visionary to know that I, Celia, see you for the amazing creative powerhouse that you are, and know that within you is this pure wholeness that can create anything, and that you are capable of limitless thinking, and you're capable of a vision of success that really serves you and your heart's desires, and bringing the thinking and the vision together to then have the step-by-step path revealed to you, that you don't have to push, that you don't have to barrel through, that it's with ease and flow and receiving, because it's turning on that magnetism and that receiving and getting out of that push that can make a really big difference. It can calm your nervous system. It can get you out of overwhelm, fight or flight, and burnout, and be restorative to your body. And look, I know what we put ourselves through as entrepreneurs. I've had multiple burnouts throughout my life, and have committed over the last several years to that not being my reality anymore. And I've been so blessed to heal from multiple chronic health things, and to lose close to 50 pounds, and to have my marriage and my relationship with my husband transformed to the most amazing, incredible partnership on so many levels. I've also actually come out of retirement from music to get into my coaching business. I actually closed my music business and fully retired from music. And in this journey of stepping into my highest expression, all of my gifts and parts of myself that I was cutting off where I had limited thinking have been dissolved, and I'm playing my music again, and I'm doing some performances, and I'm practicing, and it's like so natural and joyful. It's been like one of the easiest things ever, and something that I would have never have expected. So I just want you to see, like, I'm telling you these examples because like this natural effortless evolution of your being and who you are is like so ready to come through you. And it comes from your limitlessness and this vision. And the beautiful thing about the vision is that you don't have to have it all figured out. It's like it just flows through you. Like in my vision, I don't have anything about music and gigs and playing and all that, but it's like it expressed through me. And that's a part of that, is that we're here for that highest elevation of expression through us. And your visionary powers of good and joy and how you help people and the ways that you transform, like they are invited and requested to come through in their highest expression. So where you are thinking limited about yourself and your gifts and your abilities, start tuning into your vision and allow those to dissolve. And if this is something that you want help with, to marry that tactical strategic side with the true self of who you are and get on an elevated plane, an elevated vibrational plane of creativity and joy in business, I'm your gal. Reach out, DM me, let's have a conversation, and let me know what you're taking away from this video. I'll